I'm Donna Blanchard, and this is a ThinkTech commentary. I'd like to talk about the lawsuit filed against the city and county of Honolulu over homeless sweeps. The law firm Alston, Hunt, Floyd & Ing and the ACLU of Hawaii Foundation filed a class action lawsuit in federal court alleging that the city violated the United States Constitution when it destroyed personal property belonging to the plaintiffs, who are or have been homeless, without due process of law. The lawsuit alleges that instead of impounding and storing seized property and giving adequate opportunity to reclaim the items, property seized by the city officials was instead immediately destroyed. The lawsuit also alleges that no notice, receipt, or information regarding how property might be recovered was given to the plaintiffs. The lawsuit seeks to stop the city from violating the plaintiffs' constitutional rights, end the practice of destroying personal property without following procedures, and to require the city to pay damages and attorney fees. A press release from the law firm and ACLU stated that in just one unannounced sweep in Kaka'ako last year, city officials seized and destroyed the plaintiffs' property, including their food, children's toys, prescription medication, and government identification documents. In some cases, entire tents, obviously filled with personal belongings, were thrown into a waiting garbage truck and crushed. It goes on to say that city workers have repeatedly refused to allow property owners to retrieve necessary personal belongings and instead threaten these people with arrest if they interfere the sweep. I live and work downtown. I've ridden my bike around the lakeshore in Kaka'ako heading toward the medical school and along North King Street. Those are two places where you'll find sidewalks covered with homes in the form of tents, tarps, and other human detritus. The first time I rode by this community in Kaka'ako, all of my Chicago girl instincts bristled and told me to move to the center of the road, don't make eye contact, and pedal faster. And if I were in a campground and saw these people in their establishments, or if I'd been in a neighborhood of tiny little cottages set close to the road like this, I would have looked at them. I wouldn't have sped up or pulled away. I would have made eye contact and waved or said hello. I would have treated these people like people. The difference, of course, is obvious. And my instincts are not wrong or bad. I was reacting, as I bet you might have the first time you saw it. I was reacting to something I didn't understand. By the way, I'm not afraid to look now, though eye contact is difficult to come by. A lot of the people living here have become accustomed to living in the margins of society. Were you surprised to hear that they had children's toys, medication, and documentation paperwork just like the rest of us? Me too. But that's it. They are just like the rest of us. Only they're living in a different set of circumstances. They don't have anywhere else to put their medication, birth certificates, and kids' toys. It doesn't make them not human, and it doesn't give us any right to dehumanize them. We are criminalizing them. We cannot dehumanize them. You and I don't know their stories, so we cannot understand them yet. What we can bet is that many, if not all of them, don't want to be living on sidewalks any more than we want them there. There are kids living in these neighborhoods, lots of them. I read somewhere that you should always smile at little children in order to protect the child's belief that the world is good. We gotta look at them, recognize them, and smile. What we cannot do is ignore the 4th and 14th Amendments, which prohibit the government from seizing a person's property and destroying it without the process. These are people. They are people. And regardless of what your instincts, thoughts, and heart tell you, at the very least, they deserve due process. I'm Donna Blanchard, and this has been a ThinkTech commentary.